Are you wondering what to use to moisturize your vulva because it feels dry and itchy, maybe a little irritated? Now, when I say vulva, I means the hair bearing area outside of the vagina. Don't put anything inside of the vagina. You're not supposed to. And I said it multiple times before. I actually have a YouTube video on that too. Inside the vagina, no need, because vagina, the inside of the vagina has glands. They moisturize the vagina, and putting anything in it will cause more harm than help. So we are not talking about that. We are talking about the outside area where there is hair. Now, hair, when it's present, it acts as a great barrier. It traps the moisture and keeps the area nice and, moist, so you don't really have to use anything. But nowadays, more and more people are doing waxing, shaving, laser hair remover. So when the natural barrier is gone, the hair is gone, the skin can feel a little dry and itching. So what can you do for these things is what I wanted to talk to you about, and this is the video for you if you're wondering about it. Now, there are certain conditions apart from removal of hair, which I just told you, which can cause dryness. There are certain products which are on the market, and if you have a sensitive skin, you might get a little, allergic reaction, dermatitis, and the skin might feel a little dry. There are certain times in our lives when the estrogen level in the body is low, and that can cause dryness. For example, pregnancy, breastfeeding, perimenopause, menopause can do that when the level of estrogen is low. There are certain clinical conditions. For example, as I said, certain skin conditions like dermatitis, which can cause an itchy, sore rash out there. There is a condition called lichen sclerosis. And again, I have talked a lot about lichen sclerosis on my reels as well as on a YouTube video. It's a clinical condition seen more commonly in a postmenopausal women, where the skin starts thinning out. It's become thin, dry, tight, and it becomes very itchy. Sometimes it loses pigmentation, so you can see some hypopigmented patches. And for that condition, medical treatment is necessary. So if it's a medical condition, then absolutely you need to see a physician and get treated for it. But if it is just a little dryness or itching out there, there are a few things you can do. The simplest, the easiest, and the cheapest will be using some organic oils. For example, an organic coconut oil or olive oil or almond oil. They are very easily available everywhere, very cheap, and you can use it once or twice a day. Now the oil, what it is going to do is going to trap the moisture inside and keep the area nicely moisturized. You can use it right after shower, so it will trap that moisture in there. So do it once or twice a day, and that's all you might have to do. The only thing I want to remind you, if you're using condom for birth control, and if you use these oils, then this oil will decrease the efficiency of the condom. So be very careful, okay? Don't use the oils if condom is your preferred method of birth control. There are certain products on the market like Aveeno or Lubriderm or Eucerin. Now these are usually fragrance-free products, color-free, fragrance-free, and they do not cause irritation. I know there are so many companies selling the moisturizers which look very pretty, have beautiful colors and smell to it, but don't use them. You're wasting your money, because not only they're more expensive, but also they can cause more irritation outside. So in nutshell, you don't really need anything special to moisturize the vulva or the hair bearing skin outside, just use some organic oils or some lubriderm or eucerin. Use it couple times a day, and that's about it. If you have used it and your condition is not getting better, then let's rule out any clinical conditions which can cause this, and then that will be the time to see your gynecologist.